Hello and welcome to Ryno's Ravens Preview. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Well, big matchup this Sunday night. Baltimore Ravens going into Buffalo playing the Bills again. Rematch of the AFC Championship game. Yeah, Baltimore Ravens made a lot of mistakes in that game. Referees made a lot of mistakes. Yes. And really, the Buffalo Bills just capitalized on those mistakes. That's really all it was. Yes, okay, I'm bitching about that damn pass interference call. Well, I mean, considering that the wide receiver shoves the cornerback down, how the hell do you call defensive pass interference there? Whatever. We'll see if the Buffalo Bills get gifts like that again. And gifts from Lamar and Mark Andrews, as in footballs. Keys to the game. Also, keys to the game, like always, injuries. And you can see them on BaltimoreRavens.com. Let's talk about the injury report. Only 4 names to speak of, as it is early in the year. Usually not that many names on the injury list this early in the year. Probably the same with, let's say, a bye week as well. You get Jair Alexander, new guy, signed a free agent contract in the offseason. Now, he hasn't played. He had surgery on his knee in December, and he hasn't played. I think one of the articles I posted, I'm not posted, but I didn't post it. It was posted by the Ravens and their team. I'll get to that in a minute. The 17th, November 17th, hasn't played since then. That's kind of a long time, and he missed a good amount of practice between his signing and now. So, tough to say, I guess. He is practicing in full. See, Wednesday limited participant, Thursday full participant. So, sounds like he's ready to go. How well does he know the defense? And to a certain extent, how well does he even need to know the defense? He's a cornerback. There's not that much as far as scheming going on with them. There's a few, right? Maybe corner blitzes and when to play zone and when to play man, but at the same time, you're in relatively the same position all the time, covering mostly the same guys. I think you should be pretty good to go, and especially considering that he's more the number 2 corner, not the number 1 corner, I think will be all right. Daniel Falele. Hopefully I don't butcher these names too much. Same case with him as far as participation. Wednesday limited, Thursday full participant. He's been dealing with some kind of illness. But to a certain extent, he's been in this system, in a Todd Monken system, for how many years now? Doesn't even matter. It's been a while. So he knows the system. He knows the personnel. Who's going to be to his right? It's going to be Rosengartner unless somebody gets injured. Who's going to be to his left? It's going to be Linderbaum unless he gets injured. Which it's been the same way the whole of last year. And for training to camp. So he'll be fine. Unless he's still feeling some effects from the illness. Now the 2 that are really impactful is going to be Isaiah Likely and Pat Ricard. Isaiah Likely, we know, has a foot issue. He had it operated on. There was a chance that he can be ready for week 1. I guess technically there still is a chance because it's Friday and they haven't even given out their specification on what happened in Friday's practice. So I guess it's the wrong time. I should have waited, I guess. I got things to do. I'm sorry. I can't just wait until the last minute every time. I apologize. I feel that it is less likely. So immature with my puns around people's names. Oh well. I don't think he's going to play. I feel that he would be, did not participate at all, not even limited. So I just feel if this is happening prior to a week 1 game, he's just not going to do it. He's not going to go. There was a chance, an outside chance that'd be ready for week 1. Still doesn't leave anything, or it doesn't leave us any information on his status for week 2. He could be ready to go week 2. Don't know. It's not like they give us that detailed information Can he walk under his own power? Can he run? It doesn't appear so yet. Or at least, not to the part where he can take contact. That's another thing. He could run around and play flag football all day. Can he play real football? Yeah. Patrick Ricard dealing with a calf issue. Not seeing a whole lot of details on what exactly the issue is. I mean, is it pulled? Is it strained? Is it broken? Is it whatever else you can do to your calf? Which does seem somewhat odd that the calf injury would keep you from making the week 1 game. How hard you've been practicing for the past 2 weeks? Did you hurt your calf? Okay, I mean, yeah, sure. That's fine. It's weird, but it's fine. And especially your fullback that, okay, he does play a lot for a fullback in the National Football League. It's not like he's playing 50% of the snaps. What does he play? A third of the snaps on offense. Okay. I mean, that's a lot for nowadays in the National Football League. Some teams don't even have fullbacks on their roster. Does that hurt the offense? Sure. I'm not going to lie that it's not going to hurt the offense, but at the same time, start completing a bunch of quick passes to DeAndre Hopkins and Rashad Bateman and Mark Andrews and who's the other guy? Zay Flowers, who they didn't have in Buffalo last offseason. Last playoff season for the AFC Championship game. So that's going to be different. That's going to be real different. You can't exactly stack the box if you have that many weapons out on the outside that you're throwing to. So what is whether you have a fullback have to do with anything? Not much of anything. It doesn't. Excuse me. Now, can that hinder the running game going in the beginning? Could it hinder Derrick Henry and his ability to get going? Sure, but again, throw the ball a little bit more, quicker, shorter routes. Yeah. Back them defenders up. Absolutely, you can get past it. All right, let's move on a little bit here. Here, getting some of the information about Jair Alexander and what's been going on with him. Article here written by Ryan Minka and Clifton Brown, and this is where they were talking about, he hasn't played since September 17th, mid-September sometime. Knee issue, had the surgery in December. And the same knee issue, it did kind of keep him out of practice, but it's more of a siding on the precautionary kind of thing. It's not that he's physically unable to do anything. It's more not wanting to waste your bullets, so to speak, if you have bullets instead of infinite ammo. Sure, I guess that makes sense. But it does really seem like he's going to be ready to go. It's on the article here by Ryan Mink, editorial director, talking about Ravens signing, what is his name? JT Gary, a special teams, as the headline says, special teams ace. Okay. I mean, it's news. We'll see what this Mr. is Gary or Gray? Gray, I'm sorry. My apologies. JT Gray. We'll see what and if Mr. Gray can do. I don't know. I probably should have read it more. Is he a tackler? Is he a ball carrier? I mean, he looks like a tackler there. It looks like a punt gunner of some sorts, which is fine. It sounds like an Eric DeCosta thing because it sounds like he might be in a defensive back realm. It's really what it sounds like. And it's really what the guy looks like. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the game here. You see the schedule and whatnot, and I'll wrap this up and get out of here. It's doesn't need to be too long of a video here. Yes, this is a highly anticipated rematch. Okay, it's not Chiefs and Eagles or whoever the hell else. But it is rematch of the AFC Championship game. And I say there were huge. Hold on. Is my sizing correct? That's weird. I feel like this is the second time that it's done that to me, but I am messing with it beforehand. It's almost like it's not going all the way. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that in the future. Where was I? All right, talking about the game. Yeah, I do think a very huge reason why the Ravens lost that game was that bullshit pass interference call. You have to realize how much time was left in the half. And that it was third down. If that goes as an incompletion, it's fourth down. And it's fourth and 7-ish, if I remember correctly. I'm not going to go for that. Okay? You're going to kick the field goal and you're going to stop Lamar Jackson because he had been doing it all half. That's an extra 4 points you gave the Buffalo Bills. And an extra 1 minute or so that you took off the clock for a Ravens end of half drive. It was a big swing. People couldn't see it because they couldn't see what would have happened if the right call was made. The right call was not made. It was not pass interference on the defense. That is complete bullshit. And it is huge to give the offense a whole fresh new set of downs when they should have been out of downs. It's huge. Referees absolutely have been impacting football games for who knows how long. More so for the offense and fucking over the defense, because apparently that's the name of the NFL now. That's what NFL stands for. Let's fuck over the defense for the sake of more offense because that means more money. When you see pass interference calls like that, yeah, I don't see how you can say otherwise. I still don't even think the defender, Tre'Davious White, who actually used to play for the Bills at the time, and you know what? Currently plays for the Bills. At least I saw him on their injury report, which is weird. Unless it's a different Tre'Davious White, which is absolutely possible. I still don't even think he even touched the wide receiver. How the hell did you even throw defensive pass interference? Defender has his head and eyes turned towards the football. The wide receiver does not. And yet the defender falls on his ass. Like how? Oh, because he pushed the wide receiver and fell on his ass? No, it's because the wide receiver pushed him, not even looking for the football. Yeah, I mean, it's a bullshit call. Bullshit. Yeah, and it keeps happening. Okay? You can say, oh, you're complaining, but it keeps happening. You wonder what's going on here. But, whatever. Talking about now. Things are going to be different. You have a different kicker for the Baltimore Ravens. So you're probably not going to be going for 2 as much. And yeah, because they went for 2 in that AFC Championship game twice and missed it both times. But yet, in the end, they were 2 points away from tying. Yeah. Yeah. Kicking game is a lot different now. Is it better? Or is it worse? Or is it about the same? Well, no real way to tell because the kicker is straight out of college, unproven in the NFL. But it will be different. Not having Ricard or Likely, yes, that's going to hurt. But at the same time, didn't have Zay Flowers. So how's that going to be different? Be harder to guard on the outside. Okay, maybe you can put some more pressure on Lamar. Okay. I think the Ravens offense, more specifically Todd Monken and Lamar Jackson, are acutely aware of that. So how do you manage the pressure by the other team? Well, one way is to get rid of the ball quick. So will we see that? Will we see some jet sweeps or slants? Feel like the Ravens don't do enough slants. Maybe they don't have the right wide receivers for it. But you know what? Added, what's his name? Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins. Real veteran presence. Man has been doing this for a long time. Okay, is he slower than he once was? Sure. Everybody is. I'm slower than I was 20 years ago. Not that I was ever fast. But yes, that boost the offense. Sure. Not different. Now, I don't know what changes the Bills have made. I really don't. They got, the same running back and the same quarterback. Did they pick themselves up a wide receiver? I'm not sure they really had anybody that was anything last year, but we'll see what they did. And yeah, I think it's obvious that they did this on purpose. They wanted a big matchup to kick off the week. Of course they did. Well, I guess it really doesn't kick off the week, but it for the primetime game, for one of the primetime games. It's a huge matchup. Highly anticipated. Can't wait to see it. When will we see it? We will see it this coming Sunday, September 7th at 8:20 p.m. on your NBC stations, or they call themselves a Peacock. They don't call themselves NBC, the NBC Peacock. Oh, because of the who'd you be watching Bob Jigs, the computer programs that you download and you can watch TV on them. Apps. That's what the kids call them. Apps. You can watch them on the app. Okay, cool. Gonna be at Buffalo. They're calling it Highmark Stadium. All right. So, yeah. I think that's about it. Sure. Just getting back into the Ravens videos and remember what I want to do. How I sign out. I don't want to sign out how I sign out for an audio video or whatever other video I'm doing. I got to do my Ravens sign out. Got to get back into football season. Feel like it's been a long time. I really do. That's going to do it for this edition of Ryno's Ravens preview. Please stay tuned for Monday, and I will review the football game, highly anticipated Sunday night football game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Ryno. Dive in, Ravens.